Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to some more level requests. I'm recording a few before I hop on stream, which you'll see the best levels from after this initial segment of the video. I'm streaming these more on Twitch than what you'll see in videos, so make sure you stop by twitch.tv/Wulzy to have a good time every now and then, as well as some other content that I want to switch to streams for. So you can find the Google form in my server linked in the description, or by typing !form in my Twitch chat. We're starting this video off with Space Rush by Smit N using Blue Velvet by DJ Jaina. Interesting. These color schemes have my attention. There's a nice use of glow to make a gradient in the blocks. Very nice to look at. The structure is pretty decent too. Cool transition up above with the spaceship. It's staying true to its name, Space Rush. I like that. This seems to be pretty thematically strong. We keep on rising and going higher in the air into space. Pretty cool background. The block design's kind of weird because the glow seems very pasty around the edges, like it seems the same opacity, the same color. Could do with a bit of variety in its brightness and stuff to make it kind of pop out more at certain points instead of the whole object looking so saturated. But that's very cool for only 50% of the way through. Nice transition. We're going into a space station, it looks like. Continuing that theme, I like that. Commitment is always good. Here is the rush that the level's talking about. You've got that really bright orange glow making it really intense. We're flying really fast. There's some awkward shake that's kind of going on, but it works, honestly. I like how the building is collapsing behind us. The orange glow is staying strong. The spaceship is rising. I love the theme in this. The designs aren't great, but I think the surroundings kind of make up for that. The decoration was pretty nice overall. I enjoyed it. So we're going to send that for a 5-star. I would agree. I would agree with that. Next up, we've got Abyss by Volt 13 using Creo Awaken. Ooh, this is looking kind of metallic right now. I like the designs. I like the little yellow squares on the edges of the blocks. Added some nice drops of color into it. This has a weird aura about it, and I like that because it feels like it's kind of building up to something. Very clean design work right here. The gameplay seems to be pretty solid in this. Good movement of the spikes along the edges. I'm usually not a fan of that kind of wave gameplay, but I think this is precedented and quite fair. Ooh, I love the darkness right here. How it keeps on going in and out of this fast-paced song, and it gets brighter and darker. That's good. And these little intense tiny spaces too. That works really well. Oh, wow, this is cool actually. The build-up was definitely leading up to something. I like that. And you're kind of keeping the designs consistent all the way through while varying the style. That's good to see. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of straight fly towards the end, but that is fine. That is fine by me. I like that a lot. There was some really nice flow. I loved the difference in speeds, how you really made the gameplay feel different. The visuals feel different. I'm going to give that a 10-star demon feature send. Back-to-back sends on this. Impressive. I'm going to play this next one, then move on to stream. We've got Simplexity by Real Water using Colbrick's Goodbye. Ooh, interesting glow. There's the dark background. I was just about to say the background could be dark and let it pop out. Okay, so this seems to be very well designed. I think the colors are the main issue though, so far, just from what I'm seeing. A big part of design is getting stuff to stand out. There you go. Yeah, this is very nicely designed, as I said, and there's some decent color depth top and bottom now. I did feel as if there were a couple of issues towards the beginning, because the background was just kind of merging with some of the blocks like that. Not sure about some of the flow in this though. The transitions feel very lackluster compared to what the designs have to offer and some of the pulses in this earlier. And it is switching up from light to dark quite a lot, but I do see this able to be getting featured. Even though it is slightly messy, the designs are spectacular most of the time. And there is some nice gameplay like that. Wow. I was able to sight read that somehow. I disagree with the 7-star rating it was sent to the form with. I think that will be an 8-star feature if I was to send that. There you go, 8. And now I'm gonna hop on stream. You'll see a couple of highlights from there. Hopefully you like this video format. I want to try and bring in more requests over on Twitch instead of YouTube. There were a few people in the comments asking for longer level request videos, yada yada, so I'd rather put that on Twitch instead of boring the YouTube people. I want to diversify my content, you know? So, I'll cut to Twitch now. Apple Pro Max.
No way.
There's just no way. What do you mean? I can't put epic. I don't know how you say this, guys. Kiowa by Zyron. I've already seen this. As you can see, I've got 31%, full practice mode. I'll go through it for the stream. I think this could potentially be one of my favorite levels of the month so far. That will be a video on Monday, check it out. I've been doing reviews and scripted videos a lot more every Monday on YouTube, so go check it out. I think this level is kinda epic. The colors are just on point, the designs have a lot of depth with them. There's a lot of color depth, as you can see. There's lots of dark tones, there's also light tones in them. And the transitions are just so sleek. Look at that, it puts you in a place, you know? The atmosphere is fantastic, yes, I agree. I also think this level is very thematically strong, and the gameplay is really good too. Man, here we go, you get slapped in the face with some of that energy. I think the fan here is so satisfying, by the way. I love the idea for a background so much. I think it's a shame that it doesn't get used more, but this level is pretty strong with its backgrounds. Oh my, that's a black orb. I really like the transition into the upcoming wave as well. Those lines that sweep up the sides are so satisfying. Then you get a nice arrow transition. Oh, the smooth movements all around are just what make this level so impressive. The block design maybe not the best in this dual part, but I think the depth in this makes up for it. The foreground waves and then the background effect. Look at the layering on this, man, it's so clever. And then the really nice slick end art too. Kiowa, I still don't know how you say that, I apologize, but it's just fire. I'm gonna rate that an insane 9. Feature send. Present by Dashio using Within the Sadness by Infinity. This seems to be a remake of Past by Nejfu, something that I reviewed last Monday. Interesting. I really like how foggy this feels. A lot more thick than the original. And you've got that similar sort of structuring going on, although it's not mastered nearly as well, because your color choice is so much more saturated. Now, where do I go here? Okay. Oh, you've got a green orb instead of a yellow orb. That's sick! Okay, this is evidently a lot more learny than Past itself, but I don't mind that because it is a sequel. You would expect it to be harder. This gameplay is really fluid, and those pulses are super nice too. I like the sync on them, and this is very reminiscent of the Blue Knight style robot in Past. There's a lot of similarities, but you've kind of worked it in with your own personal color style. I like that. Wow. That color scheme is really appealing, and I love the glow usage here as well. The gameplay is a lot more difficult than it looks, I promise you that. Oh goodness gracious, this is taking a very dark turn. Wow, I like how you're using the song though, that's good usage right there, holy. Okay, I'm off stream now in slow motion because I want to see what this memory part's all about. I want to see the rest of the level. I did send it because I can trust Dashio to have a fully cohesive level and stuff. This was just way too difficult for me to figure out and play on stream while other people were waiting to have the level played. But that's interesting how it slows down like that. Okay, maybe I can turn off the speed hack just now. Yep, this is a lot more calm. Right now, I feel like this is capturing the low detail side of Past pretty effectively. I think he's using scaled up circles at the top and bottom. You can kind of see the grain in them, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It is efficient, and it does actually have like a visual style to it, which is maybe accidental, but it's cool. I like that the level hasn't just ended, by the way. I like that it's continuing on, even though the song doesn't really have much to offer. Oh, there are a couple of orb gimmicks in this, I like that. Clicking quickly like that and sometimes holding to avoid certain orbs that you can't like just straight up jump over. Whoa. These colors are lovely to look at right now because everything's fading into this sort of cloud that he's created, making links from start to finish and having similarity to the intro to Past. I like that. It's the same but different, you know? Oh, and this is very reminiscent of the UFO part in Past. Okay, so it's kind of in a different order, but it has very similar elements to it. That gameplay was really satisfying, might I add. I like that this is easy to sight read. It makes a change from the memory sections, kind of balances out the level's difficulty a little bit, or gives it like a wide range of gameplay style. Okay, I'm in slow motion once again, just so I can take in this creative gameplay that's coming up. So there's a couple of areas where you hit a pad and you fall like that, and then there's some areas where you use the portal like that to fall down. I think that's so creative, adds a whole nother layer to this level, you know? Figuring out what to do, because memory is one thing, but being creative with your portal placement and stuff like that, what on earth is going on here, you see? Okay, what's next? I like the repetition of those ship transitions as well. Oh goodness. This is something completely different from Past. Okay, I'm interested. What an awesome level. The atmosphere at the end is so intense. This is so much more difficult than Past. Holy moly. GG, baby. Thank you. That was awesome. I think that was very fitting as a Past remake, I can't lie. Okay, that's a 10-star feature send right there for the video. Respect, that was very cohesive but presented a lot of different ideas. Didn't necessarily rely on effects, but I noticed a couple of quirks to some of the backgrounds that made certain areas pop out, like in that wave part maybe. You know, it was good. I respect you, Dashio. Well done. Valorous by Codtiff. Ooh, a space-themed level. Those shapes look so cool, as well as the like neon look to it. I think it tastefully chooses not to use blending on some of that glow. Makes it feel a little bit different. Wow, this is building up really nicely. I love these large scale objects. Somehow they don't have much detail within them, but they stand out greatly. Wow, that is wave spam right there. Neon, okay, this is sick. I really like the way this is looking so far. God damn. I love this tech modern thing that's going on. I think it looks really nice. There's some great movements and transitions going on here. The backgrounds are really strong, and I love the thematical sense of it. Wow, that was some spamming gameplay. Sheesh, we're going all over the place right now, but the block design's kind of keeping it cohesive right now. Damn, this gameplay goes off as well. Ooh, that's a wave part. I love that pulsing style in the wave, very interesting. Oh, goodness gracious. It could do with some pulses or something else that kind of spruces up the brightness or the hue of some of the blocks, because as you can see, there's not really many changes there visibly, apart from on those like big spammy moments. I love the rainbow outlines and stuff. That's sick as well. Contrasts to the white and the black in the blocks, ties it all together. Awesome end screen. It was a little bit lower quality towards the end than it was in the beginning. In the beginning, I really liked that neon style that it had going, but towards the end, it kind of branched out and made like a technologic block design instead, which I don't blame it for because I think it did look very good. I just really like the atmosphere the build-up has as well. There's some pulses there on the outlines of the blocks. Hold on. You see they're building up the tension like that. I think that was sick, and I wish it did it more in the drop to kind of release that energy a bit better. Although it does have a lot of moving and rotating objects that kind of keep it floating, and transitions like that where it just completely changes how the level looks. I like that. And it didn't stray too far away from like the main goal that it had, okay? So I'm going to send that for another demon feature send. And that's that for today. Thank you for watching this level request videos / streams. I hope I'll catch you there. Instead of one stream in the future, I'll do like multiple streams and take the absolute best levels. But yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Have a good day.